everybody. Welcome to today's live stream. I am making sure that my Instagram is all set up here because, in order to stream on all the platforms, I have to do certain things. But welcome. If you're here, let me bring it right down. Uh-oh. Uh, we're here talking about short video marketing. If you guys are here, welcome. I am also. We are live on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And so when you use StreamYard, in order to have all the comments come in, I have to have the screens pulled up. So I'm streaming from one place here, but I have to look at the comments on each. Oh, sound is in and out. Okay, one second. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, so my sound is better now. Sound, and it was because it was coming from my Mac. It wasn't coming from my mic. Is that better, you guys? Can y'all hear me okay? Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Can everybody hear me okay? Let's just make sure. All righty, let me see. Let me make Instagram smaller. Ooh, okay. I think y'all can hear me okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. Now it's coming from here. All right. So welcome you guys. It is Monday, November the 4th. Election day is tomorrow. If you're in the US, exercise your right to vote. I will not tell you who to vote for. Please do not tell people who to vote for here on this chat. This is not a political chat. But if you want to exercise your right to vote, then definitely do that tomorrow for sure. Today, we are having a conversation all about, is short video necessary? I'm having a lot of conversations with people about video marketing, social media, and all this type of stuff. And I wanted to have a conversation with you all today about short video and what makes sense for you, your business. But first things first, if you guys will tell me which city, state, or country you're watching from, I would love to know. And if you create videos, tell me, how do you normally create videos? Hey, Andrew, do you create long horizontal videos on YouTube? Or do you focus on short videos, or do you do both? So I do both. This is a long horizontal video, live stream video. It is streaming on all the social media platforms at one time, but I also create content for short video on Reels, Pinterest Idea Pins, TikTok, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn Shorts. I do all those things when it comes to creating content. So you tell me first, which city, state, or country are you watching from? And do you create long videos, or do you create more short videos, or do you do both? You tell me what it is that you do. So I've been getting the question of, is short video necessary when it comes to growing an online audience, when it comes to building a business and things of that nature? And I wanted to just give you my opinion and all that, right? Allison says she recently switched to horizontal on YouTube. Okay. Afra Sinks, Afra, is that how you say it? US, she's in DC and New York. She does long video and short video. Okay. Andrew, hey Andrew, I do both. And then I use them after in Opus Clips to make shorts, is understanding that any content I make is serving my audience 100%. Okay, you're in Dallas. So you guys tell me, do you create long videos, or do you create short videos, or do you do both? So for me, when I started to oh, thank you. When I started to build an online business, I started in 2016. Okay. There was no such thing as short video in 2016. And so I started my business with long horizontal live streams. Okay. I was on Periscope, and then I went to Facebook Live, and then I went to Instagram Live, and then so on and so on and so on. And so that's how I built an online audience and started growing my business online. It wasn't until 2020 when I heard God tell me to get onto TikTok. Okay. So I know that sounds wild when you hear somebody say that, but literally, I was not thinking about TikTok not one bit. And one day after prayer, I heard him tell me get on TikTok, and I was like, I don't understand it. And so I spent all of 2020 trying to learn what was happening with the platform, how to use it, and all the things. And what I personally started to experience was here were the last 4 years, right? The last 4 years, I was building an online brand, and I was doing it on Periscope and then Facebook and then Instagram, okay? It wasn't until I started creating short vertical videos on TikTok that my personal brand exploded, okay? It was not until I started creating short vertical videos that my personal brand started to explode, okay? And, I can definitely say that one was because people were stuck at home. They had nowhere to go. We were all quarantined because of COVID, right? All that was going on. But then my brand continued to grow. Okay. All right. I love that, Andrew. Mark 5:36. Okay. And so my brand started to grow. And I was like, okay. And then it kept growing because of short form video. And the more that I started to learn about people, I realized that I had to look at my own behavior, right? So y'all, I want y'all to tell me, you've got your phone in your hand, right? If you have your phone in your hand, do you have your phone in your hand like this? Or do you typically have it in your hand like this? Okay? Y'all tell me, do you typically have your phone in your hand like this, or do you have your phone in your hand like this? So you can say vertical for this, horizontal for this. Okay? Your phone is currently in your hand. If your phone is in your hand, is it like vertical or do you have it in your hand horizontal? Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you guys so much. You guys on TikTok, thank you guys so much for the likes. I appreciate it. Okay. For me, typically, when my phone is in my hand, it's vertical, right? Exactly, Lashandria, right? It's like this for me. Now, I just ordered something for my phone that's gonna let me put it to a mirror, to a wall, or whatever, but like this, right? And so I also started to realize that my long form videos that I was doing like this, horizontal, weren't performing as well. I'm not saying they don't perform well. I'm just saying that they don't perform as well. Like this live stream is right now. Okay. It's horizontal because I'm streaming on all the platforms, I'm streaming on YouTube. And so it's horizontal. Okay. And I started to realize that my live streams that I was doing that were horizontal weren't performing as well. And so I started to go, okay, well, what is happening with humans? Well, humans, us. Well, what is happening is that we're on these smartphones and our attention spans are very short, and we're not sitting through a lot of longer videos as much, right? Not at all, but not as much. And I said, okay, so my personal brand exploded when I started using short video. And so I was like, okay, well, why is that the case? And here is what I realized and know to this day, that the average person is not going to stay on a video very long. So some of you guys are here right now and you're about to be gone in like a minute, right? I love you and I'm glad you're here for this minute, right? But people can be gone because something else captures their attention, right? So I want you to guys tell me, when you're typically scrolling on social media, how long do you typically give a video before you scroll? How many seconds? If you are scrolling on social media, how many seconds do you typically give a video before you scroll away? Me personally, I give it about a second, right? I'm sitting there and whatever happens, if I'm interested, I'll say, if not, I'm going. And I give it like a second. I don't give it a very long time. That's me, honest second. How long is it for you? Is it 1 second? Is it 3? Is it 10, 30? What's your norm? Andrew said vertical videos about 3, on normal videos about 30. Okay. Okay. Depends on the content. If I'm interested, I'll listen to a minute. Okay. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay. So here's the deal. What I started to realize was that people were coming in contact with my brand a lot more, a lot faster. Excuse me. They were consuming a lot more of my content and following me a lot quicker because they were able to consume more of my content. So I'll give you guys a perfect example of what's happening right now. So I started a second account on TikTok recently. And the intention of me starting that second account is because I wanted to talk about things outside of business. So here, all of the content you're watching right now is me teaching you social media, how to make money online. That's what I do here, right? But there's so much more to me, right? I'm on in the process of growing out my hair. I'm in the process of learning more about makeup, fashion. I'm back here in Houston, so I'm exploring Houston. I'm going on speed dates. I'm doing all the things. I'm going on a date tonight, like all these different things. You know what I mean? And I wanted to create content around that. But the people on this account don't care about that, right? I mean, y'all may care about it when you hear me say it right now, but y'all be honest, and it's okay. I'm not gonna be offended. How many of you guys on this particular account, you wanna hear me talk about my hair or makeup or menopause or shopping or Houston or dating? Who here does not really wanna hear about that on this account? Just like me. I'm not offended if you type me. I know that the people on this particular account, that's not what you are here for, right? A bunch of y'all said, "I don't wanna hear that." And I'm not offended. I get it, right? And so because of that, I'm like, "Okay, I still want to be able to express myself creatively." So I started a second account on TikTok, right? And I said, "Yes, I can do long vlogs on a YouTube channel, but what if I just started this on TikTok?" Listen, let me show you where we are. So as of right now, let me see if I can show y'all. No, let me see. I can show it to you guys. I'm gonna do a screen share. Let me see. I'm gonna do a screen share to let's see. Alright, so we're gonna pull up TikTok here. Alright, hang on. It's screen sharing. Alright. Let's see, the King of Kelly brand. Alright, Imma show y'all that new account, right? I'm not offended by those of y'all that said that you're not interested in that content. I get it, like, I get that's not why you signed up, right? So this is my second account on TikTok that I started, okay? And I'm talking about life in Houston, dating, got divorced, reparenting myself, all the right? And so on this account, I am literally talking about just stuff, me doing me, right? And it's already got 7,000 followers on this account, right? But guess what? People are able to consume bite-sized pieces of my life, who I am, what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, and it's causing people to know this side of me a lot faster than they could with long form content, right? Now, one day, could I start a separate account home? Could I start a separate, let me see. Oh, hold on. Hold on, it got big on my screen. Could I start a long form horizontal channel on YouTube around what I'm doing? Yeah, for sure. So what I'm experiencing sorry, my screen is doing weird things. I'm trying to make sure I can see y'all. Well, y'all can see me and I can see y'all's comments. But what I'm experiencing is the growth of that account is because of short video, right? Now, I do feel like if I had that short content and then directed them to my YouTube channel for them to experience more, then that would help grow that longer channel, right? You're serving the audience in different ways. Exactly, Andrew, exactly, right? So when I think about is short video necessary? I wouldn't say that it is necessary, but I would say it is highly beneficial. Currently, my account on YouTube let me see. I have had my account on YouTube for let me see if it'll tell me. Let me see. View channel. Hold on. This channel. Okay. I have had my account on YouTube since 2011. We're talking about 13 years. I started it June 4th, 2011, okay? And I've been trying to grow that account on YouTube for a very, very long that long, 13 years. I have been posting videos, not as consistent, but I started being more consistent. I'm still working on being a great YouTuber, right? Listen, that account on YouTube is currently sitting at, let me see, 6,970 followers. We recently were monetized. We hit our watch time hours. It's not a whole lot of money, but I'm gonna tell you how much we made so far. We just got monetized. We're at $71.05, which is amazing because I wasn't making any money before. But you know how that account grew? Short video. My YouTube channel is growing because I post regular horizontal videos, but I also post all of my shorts. Thank you so much, Apple Stings, right? I post all thank you guys so much. I I excuse me, I use YouTube Shorts, right? So somebody said, "That's gas money." Listen, my Honda is you can fill it up with gas in Houston for $30. So that is 2 tanks of gas, okay, for my Honda from my short video leading to my long form videos, right? So those thank you guys so much. Y'all are so nice, right? My podcast episode goes on YouTube. I have a Monday episode that goes on YouTube. And what's causing the channel to grow is my shorts. Right? So if you are saying to yourself that you're trying to find a way to be able to grow your podcast, grow your YouTube channel, grow your online business, short video, I think is necessary because it makes more people aware of you faster, right? It makes more people aware of you faster. Now, I'm grateful for every single one of you guys that are here on this live stream, right? But guess what? If I posted a short video and I was strategic about it, that video could take me 2 minutes to create and edit, let's just say 5, and I will reach way more people faster with that one short, right? Way more people with that one short video, okay? But this is how I connect with you more, all right? Let me see. When you say short, how long are we talking about? So short video by definition is 1 minute or less. Andrew, this last week was your book sale. Didn't realize you had one until viewing. Picked it up on Amazon. Just because you're making money with AdSense doesn't mean you're not in some ways. I agree. So Andrew, thank you so much. You're so sweet. That is my book. Let me show you my book. It's called Before You Quit Your Job: A Strategic Guide for Entrepreneurs. I am very passionate about this book. Okay. When I built my studio in here, I built it so I could have my books on display. Let me tell you why I'm passionate about it. Too many people quit their jobs too soon. Who here would say you quit your job too soon? Or you know somebody that quit their job too soon, right? And it's because people just lack information, right? So recently somebody asked me, if somebody wants to go into entrepreneurship, what should they do? I said, don't quit your job. Everybody laughed in the room. And I said, "Let me tell you what happened." Hey, Tara. What happens when you quit your job too soon as a married person, right? And I'll tell y'all, I'll give you an example, okay? So, if you're married and you have 2 incomes and you have children, you have a lifestyle. Okay? You have a lifestyle that is for 2 incomes, right? Both of y'all go to work, both of y'all get paid. Thank you, Kirsten, right? Your kids are used to certain types of things, certain things they get, experiences. They're used to the way that the house works because you guys all have a job, right? When one person quits their job, now there is a less income. Here's the money that was coming in, here's less income, right? Now the one spouse has to take care of everything. So the pressure that they feel is way more because they're the number one person responsible, right? Then you start to cut back on certain things. So your kids may be used to always going to Starbucks before school because that's what you've always done. Now they can't do it. Your kids are used to doing all these extracurricular activities or however you they always get new Jordans or new whatever because that's what you set up in the household. Now they can't do it, right? And so it just causes change in your environment when you quit your job too soon, right? Listen, I'm not saying that all I'm saying is when I wrote this book, I was trying to help people to understand that don't put that pressure on yourself. Keep working your job until it makes sense to quit, right? Or keep working a job until it makes sense to quit. Okay? And so that's a tangent 'cause Andrew just purchased my book. Thank you so much. So you guys, you can get my book on my website, kenkelly.com, or on Amazon or on Audible. If you buy it on my website, I manually send it to you myself. I like write a note in it and everything. So if you're interested in that, it's called Before You Quit Your Job. It's on my website, on Amazon, Audible, all the things. Okay. Now, what I'm just trying to say here that if your goal, if you're trying to build something online, one of the fastest ways to build something is through video, is through short video, right? Now, Delphi, she's one of our students. I've watched her go from great videos to amazing videos and watch her views soar, right? I'm watching the same thing happen with Satara, one of our students. She had good videos. Now she's creating amazing videos and things are starting to soar, right? Oh, yes, Andrew, we need to connect again in real life, right? And so if you're somebody and you're like, "I've got this product, I've got this service, I've got something I'm trying to do, sell, become," short video is the way, right? Now listen, how many of you guys sell something and you're gonna sell something on Black Friday? Anybody? Any of you guys are planning on selling something for Black Friday? Listen, I am trying to help people to understand. Oh, thanks, Tara. You did the work, girl. You did the work. I'm trying to help people understand that, like, video is one of the fastest and best ways to get your goals accomplished, right? This is gonna sound really crazy when I say this, but let me say this. This has nothing to do with business. Listen, I am in the season of dating, right? I just moved back to Houston. They love black girls, thick girls here in Houston. Love it, right? And I recognize who I am and how I am. It is what it is, right? And on social media, I am who I am. A person could see me, get to know me through social media, right? They meet me in person and they may see me on social media, right? Well, recently I went out and a guy connected with me. I could tell he was into me, want to get to know me, all the things, all the things. And he asked for my Instagram. And I gave him my Instagram. I didn't want to give him my Instagram, but I did. I knew that once he saw my Instagram, that he was gonna see me, right? This is who I am, this is what I do, all the things, right? Once he saw my Instagram, I never heard from him again. Now listen, I'm not offended by that. I said to myself, if somebody wants to know who I am, what they getting themselves into, go ahead and check me out on social media. I'm sure he was intimidated and they ain't got nothing to do with it. It's got to do with him, right? But what did video do there? Video allowed me to get away from him quickly. Not a bad guy, but just the wrong guy for me, right? Quickly, right? But video is also there's a bunch of men in Houston looking at my second account on TikTok, sending me DMs. Y'all hear me? There's men in Houston that are DMing me right now that are like, "I saw this and I saw that," and they get to know me. Now, I'm not saying I'm going on dates with them. I'm just saying video is allowing for all the things that we want to have happen, right? She said, "I don't exchange my social media with someone I'm trying to date. I want to get to know one." Listen, I want to get to know one-on-one as well. I don't typically give people my social media, but in that specific moment if I would have said no to my Instagram, that they would have known something was wrong, 'cause it was just too much that was it was a lot happening with Instagrams being exchanged, and I was just like, "Oh, forget it," right? But typically, I go for the phone number, not the social media, right? Yes, it was a time saver. So, if I'm trying to be propel something, do something, short video is one of the fastest ways to do it. If you're in network marketing and you're trying to sell your products or recruit people, short video. If you've got a podcast and you're trying to grow it, short video. If you've got a YouTube channel and you're trying to grow it, short video. How many of you guys have seen a short clip of somebody's podcast and it made you want more, right? That's like those of you guys that watch Love is Blind, well, Love is Blind DC, it just wrapped and all that stuff, and we know Ashley is getting ready to go on the Viall Files, right? And Ashley's interview is probably one of the most desired episodes that people would want to watch. So what did the Files do? They used a short clip and told people the episode is coming out on Wednesday. Short video, love is messy, okay, is has exploded his podcast, right? Because of how people can consume so much so fast. Does that make sense? It's different if we connect the way yeah, I things, I agree, right? So, what I'm trying to communicate is if your desire, you're trying to grow something, whether it's your online business, it's your brand, it's your podcast, it's your YouTube channel, you want to put heavy emphasis on utilizing short vertical video to help you accomplish that goal. My whole life changed when I started using vertical video in 2020. Everything changed. I'm not saying that like, what's the word? I'm not saying that like, what's the word that I'm trying to look for? Mm, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's like, ugh, exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating, like, literally, everything changed. Within a year of me using short vertical video, my whole life changed, okay? Amazing, because the business that I was building needed more people. I needed more people to know that I existed, and short video made more people know that I exist. Who here knows about me because of short video, right? TikTok, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, something. Right? I know Andrew because of Opus, but we only know each other because I was doing short video and they found out about me. We connected and I went to an event where Andrew was. Right? That's how we got, right? And right, exactly. Many of you because of short video. So that's the same thing for you. Whatever it is you're trying to market, if you start utilizing short video intentionally and strategically, you are gonna find yourself getting exactly what you want a lot faster. You taught me TikTok from scratch. Okay, Allison. Hey, girl, right? Like, this I can't say this enough, right? So, one of my goals is I want to be sponsored for, like, when I speak places. I want a hair care brand to sponsor, I want makeup, I want people to sponsor all the things that I'm doing, right? But how is that gonna happen? I am sorry, I'm getting notified by TikTok. Like, I'm in some programs with TikTok, and so when they message us, it hits my watch, and so I'm always like, "What's going on?" So, I am intentionally using short vertical video to reach that would want to sponsor this side of Kenya. So, I'm growing a separate account, and then I'll introduce them to the other one, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, should I answer?" They're gonna be like, "Oh, man, wow, look at how we can partner with her," right? And the same way that I'm doing it with me is the same way you can do it for yourself. Tasha, what website you referring to, right? Listen, I want y'all to join me. Listen, I'm teaching a class tomorrow. This is a free class. I'm teaching a class tomorrow, and the class I'm teaching you with the intention is I'm trying to help you to sell what you're selling more, um, by utilizing video, okay? So, obviously, Black Friday's coming up in a couple weeks, and if you're trying to sell something, you should be selling something Black Friday, period, right? I came at the last second. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Chateau I'm not su and I want you guys to join me for this class, okay? I forgot how I started following I decided to follow the myself yeah, exactly. So, it was probably, Instagram Reels since you're here on Instagram. It was probably Instagram Okay? Now, listen, if you are trying to build whatever, if you're trying to build, let's say your music career, you're trying to make it's whatever you're trying to make them notice, video is what's gonna do it, okay? Short vertical video is what's gonna do it, okay? People are listening to my podcast now because I use short vertical video to help me promote it. My YouTube channel is growing because of that reason. Okay? All of my accounts are growing on social media because I create one piece of content and I distribute it. Okay? One piece of content and I distribute it. That's why all of that is growing. Okay? And the same thing can happen with you. If you wanna be an influencer, your influence will grow as you create more vertical content. Not saying you should abandon live stream, not saying you should abandon YouTube videos. Clearly, I'm doing long horizontal video right now. But if you incorporate short video, you're gonna be amazed. Are you gonna teach YouTube? No, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with YouTube. YouTube Shorts, right now, we just upload the same content. So I'm not an expert at YouTube Shorts. I am in a YouTube Shorts community, so I'm learning from them right now. But my main channel is definitely Instagram Reels and TikTok. But for the most part, everything that we do with short vertical video is growing everything. So we create one video, edit in CapCut, put it on YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn Shorts, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, TikTok, Pinterest idea pins, and everything is growing because of that one video, right? Our Pinterest went from 0 monthly whatever, but we still don't even know what we're doing on Pinterest, and we're slowly, like, working on it, like, slowly working on it, and as of today, we have 800 followers and 5,800 monthly views. That may seem very low to you, but it's a big number for us because we just got started. And one of the ways that we're growing it is short vertical video. The same one video, we're just distributing it everywhere to help us to grow. Okay. So for those of you guys, you're like, okay, I want to learn more about using video. Yeah, Pinterest. Yep. I want to learn more about how to use video to launch my product. I want you guys to join me. Okay. I'm teaching a free class tomorrow called how to promote your how to use video to promote your next launch. How to use video to promote your next launch. The class is free. There's no charge for my webinars ever, but you do have to join, and then you get the replay. Okay. I've been growing because I took yes, Kirsten. I love that. I'm so glad to hear that. Listen, I love working with my students. I love the fact that you guys can come in wherever you are and we can help you grow to where you want to get to. You know what I mean? Like everybody grows at different stages and phases. And I love being able to just help people where they are. Okay. All right, I wanna pause and see if there are any questions. We've been talking about video, we're talking about TikTok, talking about shorts and all that. Does anybody have any questions about growing what you're trying to grow using video? Okay? Now, again, I'm not a YouTube expert by no means. By no means. 0 means, okay? Our team is learning that we're not experts at that. We are experts at short vertical video. That is what we know, and we got that through and through. We're constantly learning. That's what we know. Hi, Kirsten. How often should you post vertical shorts? Once a day if you can, right? If you're brand new, yeah, question from TikTok, yeah, for sure. You can, if you're just getting started, I tell people post one video a week because if you're not doing one video a week, then you're definitely not gonna do it today, right? So first start off with one video a week. Then you can add more, right? If you can get to one video a day, that'll help you grow. Let's see. How can Pinterest help your business? Well, Pinterest is a social media platform as well as a search engine too. So if you have, let's just say I'm promoting I have a course called Vertical Video Mastery. Well, what I could be doing is I teach people vertical short form video. I can teach people vertical short form video on my account. And when they're clicking on my pins, it's gonna link to my blog, or it can link to my product, or it can link to my YouTube channel. So it's the same thing, except it's just Pinterest. I'm breaking up. Can you guys still hear me okay? TikTok, any questions? They said I'm breaking up. I think you guys can hear me. I teach Spanish. I teach Spanish. I'm not sure how to market to the parents. What kind of short should I create? You've gotta this it's the same type of content you create if you did a live stream. So let's just say you're teaching a live stream about how to get started learning Spanish, right? Or why kids should learn Spanish. Let's just say you did a live stream about that. What would you talk about in a live stream, right? And then instead of talking about all those things, you wanna break it down into little. So one of the things I would tell you to do, doctor, is I would tell you to go to ChatGPT, and I would tell ChatGPT, "I teach kids Spanish," and I would say what their age range is, but I need to create videos to market to their parents. Give me 50 video ideas so that I can create content marketing to their parents. ChatGPT is gonna give you a bunch of different ideas. Now, what most people try to do is they try to say all of this stuff in one video, But the purpose of using ChatGPT is so you can take and break it down into little small individual ideas, right? And then you're just gonna have one video each, right? That's like I talk a lot about video marketing and social media. When I do videos, I don't teach everything in one video. I just break it down into one individual thing per video. I checked StreamYard because I believe you're streaming from multiple platforms. It shows up as free. Yes, I'm on StreamYard right now. My question is, if you're using free StreamYard version to no, I have a paid plan on StreamYard. You're welcome, doctor. Would a 3 would a series of 3 per day on Instagram work so the 3 across makes sense? I have so much unposted content to break up and post. Yeah, you can do 3 a day for sure, but I would first start out with 1 a day. Because if you got it batch recorded, now you can just schedule all of that once a day. Once you got all that scheduled, then you can go, "Okay, now I'm gonna add another one to that particular day." So schedule out as far as you can schedule it, and then add another one per day. That way, now you've got all this content kind of scheduled out and not necessarily you put it all at one time, because as the holidays gets here, we don't really be creating content. I create some during the holidays, but this is my season of dating, and so if I get invited to any Thanksgiving dinner, Friendsgiving, I'm going to everything. 1, connect with people. 2, I'm like, if he's single, y'all gonna bring him to Thanksgiving, I wanna meet him. I'm going to everything. So if you're in Houston, you're a great person and you love Jesus, or you can know a man who loves Jesus, invite me to your Friendsgiving, I'll be there. I'll make a mean mac and cheese. I'm just saying, if this is my platform, I can talk about it. Do you recommend using your current Facebook page that has friends in them and to start a new business page? Yeah. Well, that's how you start a brand new, business page. So you have to have a regular Facebook account, and then you click on create a new page, so it becomes a whole new page. Your friends and family don't see that new page. You have to use your personal page in order to create a new one. Yeah, for sure. Scheduling is everything. Any other questions, you guys? Listen, I know that whatever these goals are that you guys have can 100% be accomplished through video. Now, if you got a product or service, of course, you gotta learn how to sell it, but if you're trying to build an online brand and you already have your thing, short video is gonna help you do that, okay? Now, if you guys have not already done so, hey, Spike, if you guys have not already done so, I want y'all to join me for my class tomorrow. I'm teaching you how to use video to launch your product or service, okay, for your next product. It's an absolutely free class. That's the link here. All right. Now, if you're watching this on Instagram or you're watching it on Facebook, you can just type the word launch. Okay. If you're on Instagram or on Facebook, if you type the word launch, our AI tool will automatically send you a link in your DM for the class. Everybody else, you have to go to the link on the screen, tiakelly.com/launch. Okay. Any other questions from you guys about video, short video, all the things? I love short video. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be exhausting always filming content. I get that. That's why I try my best to create as much as I can, so I don't have to always be doing all that. But, sometimes you don't have I already have multiple online identities that I parked but are dormant at the moment. I just start using them while simultaneously building the manage my build yeah, so I would say focus on the one that you're building and get consistent at that, and then you can add the other ones. That way you don't burn yourself out. How long is short video? Short video by definition is any video that is under 1 minute. Technically, any video that is under 1 minute. I'm trying to market my product candles, but I'm having trouble creating content. Well, you definitely need to have an account on TikTok Shop for sure. If you're on TikTok, you need to have your products on TikTok Shop for sure. So create a seller's account. That way you can market it through that shoppable content and TikTok affiliates can promote your products. So like right now I've been promoting some different products that I have from TikTok Shop. So like I just got this webcam in from TikTok Shop. Oh my God, it's amazing. I tried it out last night. It does so much. And I got it so it can travel with me when I'm traveling. Amazing. And then I got this wireless karaoke, machine last night from TikTok Shop because I like to host events and all the type of stuff, and so I got this little thing, and, you know, now I've been talking about it, so people are able to buy it through, TikTok Shop. I have a TikTok seller, but I'm not selling at all. Okay, so, you definitely wanna learn some video strategies then. It sounds like that you may be, you just don't know how to actually create content, and so I think you would probably benefit from our class. Okay. So listen, you guys, I gotta go and have lunch before my next meeting. But if you all are trying to figure out video strategies to promote whatever it is you're promoting, I would encourage you to join us. Um, yes, after scenes, Black Friday is a good time. Listen, tomorrow I'm actually teaching about Black Friday, about launching your product, especially on Black Friday. So if you want to learn more, you can just comment the word launch if you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook. If you type the word launch, our AI chatbot will send you a link to join us. Otherwise, here's the link. Okay, it's a free class. You guys can join if you want to. It's just kenyakelly.com/launch, and then I'll also put it in my bio when we hang up. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, I have got to go and have lunch because your girl is hungry and it's 2 o'clock and I got a meeting in a few, and I don't wanna be hangry, okay? All right, guys, so I will see you guys tomorrow for our class if you wanna join. If you can't find the link, send me a DM, and I'll send you a DM, okay? All right, guys, have a good day. Bye, guys.